7 years after a San Antonio woman disappeared, investigators are looking for new clues in the case. Yesterday, they spent hours digging for Pauline Diaz's body at a home she shared with her former husband, Pedro Ruiz. Diaz was last seen leaving work at the H-E-B on Southeast Military in Goliad in 2010. Wilson County Sheriff Joe Tackett says last week, Bexar County deputies took search dogs to the home the couple once shared in Floresville, and they picked up a scent. They didn't find any signs of what happened to Diaz while digging yesterday, but Tackett says he thinks something just isn't right.
Pedro is still a person of interest. You know, we're hoping maybe this today and then being on the news again may cause him to fess up to it.
Sheriff says Diaz's husband has been interviewed several times but never charged with her disappearance.